I'm Liz Stewart, and I'm the president of Auburn Wesley Foundation.
My name is Emma. I am the outreach chair this year.
I'm Carly. I'm the fellowship chair this year.
Hey everybody, I'm Trip Gullidge, and I'm the discipleship chair this year.
My name is Bo Segrist, and I'm the worship chair for the Auburn Wesley Council.
I'm Sarah Jones. I am the mission chair for the 2018-2019 school year.
So I'm the president, which means that I kind of facilitate all of the work of the other areas. So that includes planning leadership and council meetings. Part of what I'll be doing right now is I'm organizing the elections. I'll be planning family and friends. But most of all, just being the face of Wesley to the public, and also just making sure that our work is getting done and encouraging people along the way.
Outreach is really focused on just loving people in the building itself and everywhere in the Auburn community.
Fellowship does all of like the meals, like Thursday night dinners. We do different socials, like theme nights after the dinners. Like last year we did like 90s night. It was super fun. And coffee house and karaoke and stuff like that. All the fun and food inside Wesley is basically fellowship.
My area is responsible for things like retreats, small groups like D groups, Thursday night Bible studies, prayer breakfast, Lent Devos, which you can sign up for, things like that. So anything about like studying and our relationships that encourage our discipleship.
My area is the worship area, and our main goal, our main duty is to create a meaningful worship experience every Sunday night.
As mission chair, I've done a lot of sending people out, and that is what the mission purpose and mission is for Wesley. And we do a lot of sending out through our collaboration with partnerships and other organizations. So we partner with organizations like AUMC, the church next door, to do fundraising with them. We partner with the Gideons for Gideon Breakfast for fundraising with them. And these are opportunities that we have to bring in some money so that we can do more missions other ways.
If you didn't know, outreach is kind of big this year. We have 8 positions underneath me, and so I'm really here to facilitate conversation between all of them and communicate what's going on with them and their positions back to my co-council friends.
Basically, I just coordinate people and kind of show up to help plan everything, make sure everything is like nicely placed on a calendar, is mostly what we do like in council, and making sure like every area is supported like pretty equally and fairly with like the time that they're given, and then like between my team members I just kind of coordinate what happens.
So on the discipleship team there are 4 positions for the things that we do, and that's the current team structure. It won't necessarily stay that way, but my job is to teach each of those people how to do their jobs, to come alongside them in their work and kind of encourage them and give them pointers, and then to kind of help bring new ideas and stay behind them as an encouraging presence.
A lot of the worship chair's job is delegation, because I work with a team of 4 and also Tony. A lot of it is trying to become equipped at certain jobs and then trying to equip other people at those jobs. So for example, on a Sunday night, say we have X, Y, and Z to do, it won't be me doing all those things, but I'll be making sure all those things at least get done.
Through these different partnerships we have with organizations, it's important to be a coordinator. So that's what I really do in my job as a mission chair, is to coordinate these opportunities. And through this coordination of the organizations and with Wesley, we have to make sure that we delegate, so that on all the different ways we do missions, that they're all taken care of. And so my job is really all about delegation to my team and other people and other organizations.
I really try to be the model of who we're supposed to be as a ministry, both between our council members and our leadership members, as well as just trying to help facilitate the love of Christ to everyone who comes in the doors.
Being present, because my duties don't really just end on Sunday night, so I try to be present at all times when I'm at Wesley, and then even when I'm not, when I'm around other people or around Wesley people around campus.
So as a leader of the ministry, I take on the responsibility of representing the ministry, and so I have to, ask myself, is this something that Wesley stands for? And so I hold myself to a pretty high standard of how I act and how I speak to others.
Well, I feel like when you're on council, there's just like an air almost that you have to be a certain way. That's not true. I constantly look towards my lovely, lovely outreach humans as like a foundation for myself. And really, honestly, I play a role in hearing other people and listening to them and walking with them in their journeys too.
I really love working on this team of people. I love working on a team, and I just have a really, really great council, so they're all just really great people to work with.
The other members of council, they're so smart. And like, if I was left to my own devices, like for fellowship, I think it would be a major fail. But because like we have those bi-weekly council meetings, I feel like we're kept on track and we're kept kind of thinking of each other.
My favorite part about being a member of council has been when we have a worship service go really well and I can just see people are getting a lot out of it, or having real meaningful experiences, say they're going up to the altars and seem to be having an important moment. That's been for sure the most fulfilling thing for me.
Discovering and seeing new relationships flourish, and it can be relationships with the people who make changes and like make a difference, but also the people whose lives can be changed.
So if you're planning on serving on council, the biggest thing I want you to know is that mistakes are going to happen, but you will learn from those mistakes. So make sure that you know that things aren't always going to go according to plan, but that doesn't mean that it's not how they're supposed to go in the long run.
To be super aware of the time commitment that it is, but do not let that discourage you. It's been so worth it.
I would really encourage you to find the opportunities to see relationships grow. There's always going to be tasks that need to be done, but I would encourage you to take those tasks and reorient yourself to say, how can these tasks, getting these tasks done, how can that help the relationship between someone else and I grow? How can the relationship grow between other people? So I would, instead of worrying about like the small little things that have to get done, but put those into this perspective of like, this task will help others grow closer together.
My best advice is that even if you feel like you're not ready to do a certain job, that doesn't mean you're not right for it. And that doesn't mean you won't grow in the position, because that's, to me, the main point of it is growing. You don't have to put a letter up because you think you're ready to do all these things. It's more because you feel called and led and want to grow in those areas.
Please, please, please read the letters. Those of us who offer ourselves to council put a lot of time and thought into our letters. We really pour our hearts out to you, and so we would appreciate your honest consideration of every letter, even if you think that you know who you're going to vote for.
When you're voting, it's not a popularity contest. Bottom line, when you make this decision, this is something that impacts Wesley for a year, so be careful about who you choose and really, really think about what they're saying in their letters. Hear them and have conversation with them if you need that. Really, really think about your decision. Don't just vote for your friends.
I really, really encourage you to read all of the letters that are posted. I'll be posting an electronic version pretty soon. There's letters downstairs, obviously. And please just read what these people are saying. They're saying it from their heart, and talk to them and pray about everything and discern.